Hello, viewers, families, and friends. Thank you for tuning in another edition of Cole and Ken Reviews. I'm Kendrick, of course, my lovely wife, Nicole.
Hey.
Yeah, we want to thank you again, all our new subscribers. Really thank you for tuning in with us each and every week. This is Married at First Sight, Season 9. This is Episode 12.
Mm-hmm.
With only 1 week to go,
Oops.
Episode 13 is Decision Day.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, we got a lot of great supporters that's really been with us since we've started our new station. So we really like to thank them. And first on the list, it's a very funny guy, SSI's upcoming, and a great friend of mine, Mr. Weldon Wright.
Hey, Weldon Wright.
Really thank you,
Shout
man.
out.
Hanging up flyers and really trying to get our channel out there, introducing me to folks,
We appreciate
allow
it.
me to talk to them and tell them about our channel. Thank you so very much, Weldon Wright. Thank you once again for your great support. Another person we like to thank is the CEO and producer of plays and movies.
Yes.
Yeah, he's upcoming. He's the CEO of King Legend Entertainment Group,
Yes.
Mr. Larry. Thank you so very much,
Thank
Larry.
you so much.
Really appreciate your support.
Check
And
his
just
plays out on YouTube.
check him out. It's good. And he has another play. He's already told me the whole script, but it's coming soon. Stay tuned for him.
Mm-hmm.
As well, another person, number 3, inspiring person to me, a co-worker, skilled in talking about life. He's planning on having his own show real soon. Uh, and his name is DJ. Thank you so very much, DJ.
Hey, DJ. Thank
All
you.
your support, your inspiration, talking to me about different things of life and ups and downs. Really thank you, DJ. You really have come through. DJ number 4, a very talented, skilled rapper slash songwriter. Actually, he's my brother, better known as Brandon Parm.
Hey, brother-in-law.
And he's actually right now working on our intro. Some
Woo.
music intro. Yes.
We trying to upgrade.
Very talented.
We trying. It's
Intelligence,
coming.
brilliant mind.
It's coming, y'all.
Brandon Parm.
Yes.
My brother. That's him. Yes, sir. So look out for him, and hopefully real soon he's planning on doing a review show himself.
Yeah, can't wait for that.
Yeah, come on, Brandon. We root for you. Number 5, Mary H.
Mary H.
She has been a great support of ours. Great comments every week.
Every week. Thank you,
Very
Mary.
inspiring and keeping us together. She said she loves us as a couple. She said we
Yes.
look great together.
Thank you, Mary.
The words touched us.
Thank you,
So
Mary.
really appreciate from day one.
She
been
been here.
commenting.
She's been here.
Very supportive. Very thank you. You very thank you. And the rest of them are regular viewers and great and bring comments
Yes.
all the time. And we're gonna call out a few names.
Just a few.
And then we're gonna get started.
If we miss a few, we'll catch you the next time.
Yeah,
we just
so
trying to kind of roll through. We appreciate so many people that
really appreciate you.
y'all got us over 100 subscribers.
2 months.
Yeah.
Just getting started, and we really appreciate your comments. And they comment and great views. We really thank you.
Yeah. Y'all
So
keep
we're
us
trying
straight.
our best. We're gonna thank Cherry Alexander.
Hey.
Thank you, Cherry.
Thank you.
Yes, for your comment. Cassandra Mann.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. Rebecca Denise. Comment all the time. Priscilla Gardner. Thank you. Always telling us great views. Sabrina Rod. TM. Sarah Robinson. King Mark. I'll never forget that comment. He said he thought I did the great reviews when I brought out Deanna. Thank you, King Mark, for keeping it real.
He loved it.
Hey, that made my day.
It did.
Michelle Butterfly. M. White. Aranda Bell. Johnson Ake. And Mary Mitru. Alyssa Hall. Coffee, light, and sweet.
He had to write them down, y'all. We trying to. He was like, I'm writing them down. I'm shouting out to everybody. I was like, okay, you do your thing.
Yeah.
You do your thing. We appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
We try to get back in the comments as soon as we can. You know, we do still have these, you know, jobs that we go to every day, but we try to come in or like your comment or heart your comment. We try to respond in some kind of way. So
that's right.
We appreciate everybody.
Yeah, so we have long days at work as well.
Yeah.
Each and every day. Got to take care of that business first and then come here. And Wathers is one of them. And that's going to be it. Now we're going to get into the show. Like I said, it's episode 12. Next week is 13. And it's coming to an end. They're going to have the decision day. And so here we go.
All right. So the way we're going to do it this week is because they did a couples retreat. We're just going to kind of start in order of the show. So when we first see them, they start with Deanna and Greg. And they actually go on a double date with Deanna's sister and her boyfriend. So that was cool. They went axe throwing or something. Mm-hmm. Deanna and her sister told Greg and the boyfriend up. I mean, Greg and the boyfriend, they couldn't throw the axe for anything. So that was cute. They had a nice time. And I could see Deanna and Greg growing closer. And it's just good to see how, even though she's not opening up the way as fast as she would like, even her sister was like, oh, she's definitely changing.
Yes.
So that was good for him to hear.
That was good.
I'm going to go ahead and touch on Matt. It really wasn't Matt. It was Amber and her friend Raven.
Yeah.
I was like, where did he come from? Why are y'all not together?
Good friend, Raven.
I was was like, Raven didn't have a ring on. What's going on? I don't know. But anyway, she had lunch with her friend Raven. It was her best friend Raven.
Best friend.
And they were talking about, she was talking to him about how Matt goes out with his friends every night and how she's just trying to put everything she has into this marriage. And he was just listening and he was just like, hey, he needs to value you. You are special and you would be good for anybody to have, but you need to be there for the right person. And it doesn't seem like he's appreciating you the way you're appreciating him. Because she was telling Raven that Matt melts her. And he was like, well, does Matt melt?
Yeah,
and we was
like, ask that question, does he melt?
Matt is like ice cube. He don't melt at all. But I don't know. It was just something about them, and maybe I was just wanting her.
He was telling her he need to respect what you bring to the table. Because you bring some great things. He said you got a lot of great qualities about you, and we don't know if he respect that or not. So that's what her best friend was telling her last night, and we were thinking, okay.
Why y'all never got to? Did y'all ever try to date
sometimes
or just
right in front of you? You can't see it.
He being funny. Because it kind of happened with us. He being funny, but yes.
Right in front of you all the time. Friends.
Anyway. So next.
We discovered it later.
Yeah, we discovered it later. Yeah. So anyway, so that was kind of cute. And they just kind of talked and she cried a little bit. And you can tell like they have a good friendship. And I'm like, man. I don't know. Maybe that's just me wishful thinking because I want her to be happy. Because
she said right off the bat, she was like, "What is going on?" She was like, "What about them two?" Yeah. But even though we know that Amber is crazy about Matthew.
Yeah, she's crazy about Casper.
And he listened to all of that, and he was like, he said, "Wait a minute, didn't he leave home?" And she said, "No, he leave home all the time."
Yeah, she said he go out with his friends every night.
What? He was like,
he go out with his friends for every night. I don't know what you can do every night now. Come on, man, stop playing games. Man, I'm gonna start calling Matt Casper because he just disappears.
Yeah, drifter.
He's Casper.
Yeah.
And so the next thing they touch on is, Jamie and Elizabeth. And last we saw, they were in the car and they were not getting along.
No.
So we find out that Jamie has been gone, him and the cat. Mm-hmm. They've been gone for 4 days.
Right.
She hadn't talked to him. So Elizabeth actually texted him to meet her at a little ice cream shop.
Yeah.
He came. He had a little chip on his shoulder at first. You can kind of tell. He was just
Hmm.
like, she was like, "How have you been?" He's like, "Oh, it's been peaceful. I've had a good time. I've been in a place. The energy was good. I just needed to, he was doing all of that." And she was just sitting there like, okay. She was very calm. I was impressed. She was calm. She didn't go out. She didn't try to, do her little comebacks or anything like that.
Right.
And so what he basically told her was, he needed that time away. He felt like the
Yeah.
relationship was gonna go to if he stayed, it was gonna go to a place where they couldn't come back
He said
from.
he needed that 4 days. He
Yeah,
needed rid of that 4 days to think and
yeah,
just relax and be to himself. And he enjoyed it.
that's what
He
he
enjoyed
said.
every minute of it. So
Yeah,
she asked him, Do you plan on coming back?"
yeah. And
He
so
gave her kind of a hard time in the beginning,
in
but
the
she
beginning, he
stayed
did.
quiet
She
and
did. She did
she
good.
realized after he was gone that, wait a minute,
And he
I've been
finally,
acting up.
right. And once she didn't really respond to his little
She
comments, then
just
he
sat
kind of
there.
he kind of just talked. Then he talked it out and was telling her everything, how he wanted to make sure that they could come back from this, and that's why he took this time, but that he
Mm-hmm.
would come back home. So hey, y'all, they had a whole episode where they were on an up.
Right.
I was shocked. I thought it was going to go bad at the couples retreat, but it did not.
Did
So
not.
they got back together. Jamie and the cat went back to the apartment.
It did.
So next we see everybody is kind of getting ready for the couples retreat.
Going to get
The
ready.
first couple to arrive is Deanna and Greg. They were the
Yeah.
first one to
First one,
arrive.
so they got to pick the room
They got to
first.
pick their room. They down there playing. I think was it air hockey or
Yeah,
something.
it was air
Yeah,
hockey.
they was playing air hockey. The next couple was Jamie and Elizabeth.
Yeah.
And so Matt and Amber and Keith and Iris, they're taking a long time to come. So what
Yeah.
happens is,
They
um,
discovered a bear first.
they did. They saw a bear. It's like
A
a
bear
black
was
bear.
walking outside.
Yeah, I was like Dion. I was like, oops, I'm in for the weekend. I don't need to
Yeah.
go outside. I don't do bears.
Yeah.
And Greg was like that too. He's like, I'm a city boy. I can't. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
do that.
yeah.
So they ended up cooking, and they was like, well, by the time everybody gets here,
They put some
dinner will be
steaks
ready.
on. They
Yeah, they
put some
put steaks
steaks
on,
on. And
and
Greg helped out, and they just
yeah,
really, hey, and they sat down and ate. They had some green beans with like some mashed potatoes and steak.
well, asparagus or something. Yeah, it was. It
Yeah, it
looked.
was
It
look
looked
really
good.
good.
It did look
It
good.
did look
But yeah,
good.
so that gave Jamie and Greg time to kind of go out there and say, hey, how's
Hmm.
everything going? And Jamie actually was telling Greg how he admired him and Deanna's relationship. It seemed like that they are growing,
Yeah,
and he appreciated the fact that they waited a little bit before getting intimate because now him and Elizabeth are trying to fall back. Oh, that
they
is what
trying.
Jamie told her too, that he wants
Yeah,
to take sex off the table and so that they can grow
learn
and
each
learn more
other.
about each other without the physical. So he did say
That's
that
right.
when they were at the ice cream shop.
He did.
So he was talking to Greg about that, and Greg was just like, "Hey, it really doesn't matter how you start as
Right.
long as you come in with a strong
Yeah,
finish."
and he's really looking forward to working on it because he wants to get it right.
Yeah,
They want to fix it, and she behaved really well. I'm very surprised.
she did good.
Elizabeth did really well
Yeah,
with the other couples in there.
she did.
Even when the other couples came later,
Yeah.
she still was
Yeah,
low
because
key.
I think Matt kind of got on everybody's nerves. They was talking about how they saw the bear and everything, and
All
we
right,
all
he
know
mentioned about
Elizabeth
something
is
about a
very
gun and
caring.
shooting.
Yeah,
And
Elizabeth is
she
very
was like,
caring.
no, she don't like you to kill any type of animals, pets,
Not even
or
spiders, girl.
insects.
You better take that
There
spider.
was a spider on the wall too. Came later.
Yeah, she could have took that, put it in a little cup or something if she feel that way and take it outside. But that's beside the point. So once the other couples got there, yeah, Matt kind of got on people's nerve a little bit, and you could tell. See, this what could have happened last week.
Well, he
Um,
started. What happened? I'll
well,
let you
no,
finish.
when Matt was saying what he was saying, and you could tell, and
He
Jamie could
needed.
tell that Elizabeth was getting irritated. He kind of put his hand, and he was just kind of like, it's okay, just chill.
Mm-hmm.
So see, that could have happened last week when she was talking, but now. They just had a different chemistry this episode.
Yeah.
And if they could keep that
Yeah, it
energy,
was really good.
it was good.
And even Elizabeth asked Matthew a question, as far as the marriage with Amber, and he was going on, but we felt like You might have should have told this to Amber in person by
Well,
herself.
that
You,
was afterwards.
yeah, he was speaking to the whole group.
Yeah, man, this Casper he's something else. But
Mm.
so they ate, they had a good time.
They did.
Everything was fine. The next morning, Jamie cooked a good breakfast. It looked good.
It
All the
looked
food looked
real
good.
good.
I was hungry.
Oh
I don't
my
know. All the
goodness.
food looked
It
good.
looked
And
excellent.
so that's when they got an assignment from Dr. Pepper
Yeah.
about talking about their marriage and what have they learned from each other or about their spouse and
Right.
things like that. Now, this is where Elizabeth pointed it out, and I had pointed it out to Ken as well. The body language, you could tell Jamie and Elizabeth were sitting, yeah, Jamie and Elizabeth were sitting next to each other, and they were kind of like holding hands.
They were.
You know, they were in separate chairs, but they were holding hands.
Greg and Deanna
Greg and
was
Deanna was
all
all, I
loved
mean,
up.
Deanna, come on, girl. She was all up on him and laying, I
Look
mean,
at
it was
Deanna. I'm
nice.
proud of
I was
you.
like, you go, girl, yes.
Proud of you. Okay.
Now, Iris and Keith, they were kind of like
A little
a
separated.
little separation. Elizabeth noticed that too, and of course, Casper, Matt, and
They was
Amber,
separated
they
as
was
well.
they were sitting next to each other, but they weren't connecting.
Amber's eyes were just going up.
Amber
in
looked
the
like
air,
she was sad.
Like, what's going on?
Right, so they were
Can't
each
tell what he. It's almost
You
like
can't.
a trick. You don't know whether he
because
for her or not.
she just happy he's there. Yeah, she's just happy he's there. But they were talking about feelings, and Deanna kind of said how she has to be conscious of her one word answers because Greg will fill in, and then Iris was like, "Hey, Keith does that," and then Jamie pointed at Elizabeth like she does that too. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
So they were talking about how they could change
lot
that.
in common.
Yeah, how they could work on that. And Matt was like, "Why it have to be worked on?" Everybody looked at him like, "What?"
I know, right?
And then he went into this BS that he tried to give Pastor Cal last week, or the week before.
Well, he talking about this been hard to deal with this.
He talking about, but he working on it.
And if I'm going through all this, we trying to.
I'm working on it. If I'm putting all this in, I'm putting all my effort. And I'm like, what effort? With your friends or with whoever else you hanging out with at night? Because it's not with. I'm like Pastor
you're not
Cal.
even working.
With Amber?
You don't even work, bro.
With Amber, like you putting your effort 100%.
You don't have no job. You don't
with
have no
Amber.
job. You don't have no job. 100%.
I don't know. Matt is full of it.
Matt is just a bunch of parties.
He is full of it, but he had everybody like, oh, so he really, They was like, oh, that's so sweet.
But
and
Amber's eyes were looking like, ooh, that
Amber
ain't the one
looked
I know.
like,
that ain't the Matthew
where did
she know.
this come from? Because
That's not the same Matthew.
Your actions and your words don't match, like they haven't been.
They don't
She's
match.
like, I don't know if he's trying to, make himself look good in front of everybody or
That's
what.
That's all.
Which is what he did with Pastor Cal, and that's why Pastor Cal was just like, stop BSing
It's
me.
the wrong, it's like that's not the same Matthew.
It's not.
Wrong relationship.
But when we
wrong
see,
relationship.
Yes, when we see they kind of talk about that, so they kind of ended. Everybody's like, oh, he's so sweet. All of that Matthew faking till he make it.
Putting all this into this relationship, and this
nothing.
is hard to do. And I didn't put all my energy into this. This is hard.
She probably barely got him home for the couples trip. That's probably why they was the last ones there. Because he probably had just came home before they left. He probably hadn't even been at home.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Anyways.
What are you talking about, Matthew?
Casper.
Drifter.
That's Matt is Casper.
Mm.
But, so after that, what you got, babe?
I just realized I did want to thank our parents, called the names up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Maurice and Wonder Poem.
Thank you.
Fred and Louise Coleman. And our 2 beautiful daughters.
Yes.
Thank you.
Back to the show. We didn't want to forget nobody. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so after they do their little exercise, Iris and Amber, they go on a little hiking trip. And Iris was like, so, hey, I heard, what Matthew was saying, so how's everything? And what I told Ken was, I say, see, they're no longer having sex. So Amber's eyes are a little bit clear. And that's what she said. She said, I'm not clouded by our intimacy.
Our eyes can see now.
And everything he said, I hope that everything he says is what he wants to do, but his actions and
Mm-mm.
his words don't ever
You
match
can
up.
look at his facial expressions when they go in and they're talking about it. And he's looking like, I don't really want to be here right now.
Mm-mm,
He don't even want to be there. It's
he
like
don't.
somebody else is waiting on him.
And it is whoever he hanging out with every night.
Well,
But
it had
so
to.
Iris
Mm-mm.
was like, well, maybe, it was his upbringing and things like that. Amber was just like, I don't know, but we'll see. Hopefully, I'm putting everything into it, and hopefully, his words and his actions will finally match up, and everything that he said he wanted and was doing in there with everybody else
That's right.
actually comes
Yeah.
to be true. So
Mm.
that was pretty much, I think that was pretty much it as far as that. Now, I do know Jamie and Elizabeth went on a rock excursion because every couple kind of went off and did their own thing.
Yeah. Now, didn't they ask like each person like what you thought about the next well the ending when they're gonna say, I think she was asking a question. What's your decision? How you made your decision?
Yeah, they were kind of asking each other, and nobody really knew at this point. Everybody was just like, we still have a week left, so we'll see how this weekend goes on this
Right.
couples retreat, and then we still have a week, and we basically won't know until decision day. Now, it was something that I did notice also with Iris and Keith, because she had said that Keith has been like, not really,
Closed off.
yeah, he's been kind of closed off, and I'm wondering, is he closed off because he's reacting to you,
Oh, he been closed
or
off.
he's been closed
And we
off?
just didn't realize.
And we didn't really pay attention because we were too
That
busy trying to
yeah, that can
get you together.
contribute from her
Yeah.
actions to him not
Yeah. So y'all help
doing
us out
anything. So
with
we
that. What y'all
clueless on
think?
that. We don't know if Q actually been closed off in the beginning where he seemed like he's been considered and nice and trying to be stand up guy and wait, or has he not just been telling her things that maybe she wants to know?
Yeah, I think he's just now. I
And
think
so
he's
she's haven't been as open and trying to get closer. It seemed like she's trying, but it's like a lot of things that's left in space.
I think he's put her in the friend zone still. That's what I said last week. I'm a stick. I think that's where she is right now, and so because of that, he kind of like backed off. That's what I think. That's what it seemed like to me. Now I could be
So we don't
wrong.
know if she scared him or
Yeah, or he just
then
now
maybe
he's
he
like
never
yeah,
really
this
was
not gonna work.
open, and then she's like, mm-mm. So she pulled back.
Right.
We
We
don't know.
can't tell. I can't tell. I can't even read them anymore.
It's
My
interesting.
favorite couple is Greg and Deanna anyway. So.
Well, yeah, we know this.
But
Yeah,
they also Matt, not Matt, because Matt and them, I don't think they did anything. I can't remember. But Jamie and Elizabeth, they went on a rock excursion, the Salt Rock, where they went into the little
yeah.
cave and did like meditation.
Now that was good. I
Yeah,
like that
he
part.
enjoyed that. So,
Now that part where who was out eating the
oh, that
bugs?
was Greg and Deanna.
They're eating bugs,
Oh no.
flies, and
Yeah, I wouldn't have, yeah.
crunching
I
on
told
different
yeah, I told him, I was like, nah, I
insects.
wouldn't have did that.
That's the
You can call
wrong
me
one.
not adventurous if you want to. I don't eat bugs.
We'll do them rocks, but then bug
Yeah, I
eating.
don't do bugs. I
Mm,
don't do bugs.
you're doing
But
some
that's
real wildlife there. Wow. Okay.
I think that was pretty much it. What you think? I mean,
Yeah.
after that, everybody had a good time. Nobody
You
blew
wrapped it up.
up.
Yeah.
All of them had a good.
It
This
was
was
a
a
better
yeah. This was
get
a good.
together as far as all them being on the same
Yeah, it
page. It
was.
was a
Everybody
better get
got
together. Everybody
along.
got along, no fusses and fights.
Nothing. Everybody was
Everybody
good.
was really behaved.
Everybody went to and it kind of ended where everybody was saying goodnight to their their spouses in bed and stuff. So
Hmm.
hey,
Hey,
this was a good, like I said, really I was expecting Elizabeth and Jamie to they do that up and down. I was like, uh-oh, it's
some
coming,
blow ups.
it's
Yeah,
coming, but it didn't, and I was very
we were very
surprised. I
surprised.
was happy too.
We were.
Yeah.
So everybody in on a good note on this particular show.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned for that decision day
Woo.
on episode 13 coming up next week.
Mm-hmm.
So hope that you tune in with us. And thank you once again to all our viewers, family, and friends. Until next time.